Are you a healthcare connoisseur? Voices in Healthcare takes you on a journey to explore the latest trends in healthcare satisfaction, effectiveness, and value. I'm your host, Dustin Bailey. I'm an omni-channel marketer whose consulting journey has led me to collaborate with fascinating leaders in healthcare on growth marketing strategies. In today's episode, we're going to talk with a leader in the direct to consumer health insurance marketplace, Quincy McAlpine. Allow me to introduce you to a distinguished entrepreneurial leader. When it comes to purchasing health insurance, Quincy McAlpine has been a leading voice as the president and CEO of Small Business Health Insurance. Quincy has been on the front lines of the direct-to-consumer health insurance revolution that has been offering people affordable healthcare choices. The funny thing that happened along the way to the health insurance marketplace, it was designed originally for desktop computers, but it came out right during the Steve Jobs iPhone revolution. Rather than utilizing this torrent of web servers, these APIs communicating all this personal information, something else happened and the call center thrived. Quincy's business has thrived by developing a team that is focused across the organization to his commitment. You won't go to voicemail. I founded this for you. Welcome, Quincy McAlpine, to the show. I believe you've mastered the moment of people calling in with questions about health insurance. Tell us what's going on in people's lives as they're looking for individual or family health insurance.
I think one of the most common questions is, what type of plans and deductibles and out-of-pockets am I looking at here? Obviously the cost is very important. I find that a lot of people want to know what they're getting for that cost, and there's a lot of flexible options to put plans together to fit that cost and to fit that out-of-pocket, need that person has. Most people are just looking at monthly cost right now. It's a little bit on the complex side. Trying to, you almost need a calculator or a computer to figure out the net cost, what your out-of-pocket deductibles added to your monthly premium at the end of the year. And I do find people doing that. I do get surprised when people actually crunch every number and do that. So I respect that, know they're going to be protected. They know they're going to get something for that monthly premium. And that's they got to keep it in budget.
So why should consumers shop for healthcare every year?
There's definitely trends going on. These companies are trying to capture your business. They want your business. So they're going to capture that. They're going to give you something special that another company's not going to give.
So what should you have ready when you're calling in to speak with an agent and you're shopping for health insurance?
Have your personal information handy, your social security numbers, your phone numbers, your basic contact info is what you need. The amount of family members, and that's what you need to generate an accurate quote.
Yeah, and this doesn't take very long. I mean, how long would you say on average does it take to shop for a health insurance plan, considering there's different people?
At our agency, not long at all. We are right there online. We're as we're talking, we got the marketplace quoting tool up. We are asking the proper questions. We're zeroing in on what that person's health is like, what their needs are, what their cost request is, what they can afford as far as premiums go. We're doing it quickly. We're doing it in 3 to 5 minutes.
What kind of savings are people getting by shopping for health insurance every year? What can be the difference?
What we're seeing on the average is about 10% hikes on these companies, sometimes higher depending on the plans. So depending on how benefit rich those plans are, the more benefit rich they are, the higher they're going up at the end of the year. So I would say on the average about 10%, and people that are not getting assistance through the government or subsidies through the government, that can be quite a bit. So there's plans out there that are quite expensive. So 10% could be a dinner out with the family, big dinner out with the family. And, with us, the more you shop, the more you understand and learn about your policy and learn about the other policies out there. Being educated, that's so important. I think we pride ourselves on being able to, assess that risk and crunch those numbers and really get in there and look at the medications and look at the, what's going on with that person so that they are well served in that department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's been some of the magic of what's happened to the internet over the last 10 years. It used to be, you had these web page experience. Now you have these deep phone call experience with experts who can really make a difference in your life. And it's not going to take that long, but it's a new relationship that you're going to have every year to check back to, leverage that expertise and, then go on with your life, take that big family dinner in the name of your health insurance shopping agent every year. And,
right. I think it is very complex to try to do this online. It really is. And I find that even the young people are really like happy to hear, from someone. And when you get them on the phone, if you're, engaging properly, they appreciate it too. So yeah, our clients definitely appreciate that experience, especially when we're not sucking up an hour of their time. We're doing it briefly. We're doing it, cautiously, and we're asking the right questions, but we're doing it carefully as well. But we're definitely cognizant of their time. So we're moving.
One of the most important things that I've learned from you, Quincy, is how the spirit of partnership and collaboration can transform industries. There's often a lot of competition between organizations, and that's natural. Yet there's also a certain amount of collaboration that can happen that can lead to transformational outcomes. I've learned that you can get a larger outcome through collaborating with an organization rather than competing with them. What are your thoughts when it comes to partnerships and growing industries working together?
We have definitely benefited from partnerships in our industry for sure. At some point, we're just doing what we can do out there. We're not competing anymore. We're just servicing the people that come in. And when it comes to the collaboration, we see that the plan design, that's really, to help these insurance companies. We're partnering because they need our help in designing those plans. We're talking to the people on the street. We see what they need and what they're looking for, and the insurance companies are coming from it from a little bit different angle. So we see that they're needing us, and obviously we need them. So that collaboration there is definitely important and essential to keep these plans moving in the right direction. Keeping them modernized, utilizing new technology, making it easier for the client, So yeah, it's great. I love the collaboration.
Yeah, I love to hear that, you're collaborating your self-evident truths in healthcare into the plans of the future to become better and stronger. I mean, that's like in the nature of our society to evolve in that system.
Definitely.
Together with 49 SEO services and this business I started, Searchlight Leads. We were an early lead provider for you. We were reaching into search results and finding people who are looking for the health insurance plans that you were providing. What was it like to get that initial set of leads when we first started?
Good question. It was great. It was awesome. We were really very pleasantly surprised. Those phones rang like crazy. We were getting a ton of phone calls, but we were just happy to be talking to people. When you're talking to people all day long on the phone, all sorts of good things can happen. So yeah, it was a great experience. Good work today. I think we did good work today. I like this.
Awesome.
Nice.
Well, it's a pleasure collaborating with you today.
Absolutely,
Quincy. It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I appreciate